Cubs, welcome back to Bear Tales. Yes, I am filming this same day as the last one. That's because I'm about to finish a project and I thought I'd just show you guys around a little bit behind the scenes. Let me just spin you around. So this is my messy desk. It's called that for two reasons. As you can see, one of those reasons is because it is literally messy, but the other reason is that this is the desk I do all my sculpting and my painting on, because when you're working with fabrics as well, you want to keep all that separate, so that you try and avoid getting fluff caught in your sculptures and whatever, and vice versa. You don't want paint all over your fabric unless it's supposed to be there. So yeah, we should get this clear a bit. Got stuff left over from recording the Creatures of Darkness video. There's my beanie, sort of homage to Jackie. I don't have a Bulbasaur beanie, but Mickey Mouse will do. So that was from doing the thumbnail. Then we got the swatches, which were done in Jazz's sketchbook. Yeah, I am a little bit obsessed with the YouTuber community, but we'll go into that another day. Got watercolour pads there. Then down here we've got this. I'll just show you real quick. This is the story I'm writing. Now, it might not look like I've got very far, but that's because this is like the 5th draft, I think. And I'm only starting this one again in a notebook, because I'm making some major changes in it. Normally, at this point, it would be typed up on the computer, printed out, and I'd just be going through like the grammatical editing, stuff like that. But yeah, this is a major change, but we won't go into that now. It gets a bit complicated. Especially if you're not into that sort of stuff. Then this is, well, that's my wrist exercises. I try and help my hand and my wrist. I try and do them every day. I just don't always remember. I haven't actually done them today. I have to do that later once we've done this. We've got my list I planned out for the next 30 videos, which I was really happy when I got this list done, because it was also sort of the idea when I planned on releasing it and where it was up to, because as I said in the last video, I got 9 videos that are just about done. So making a list was going to make everything a lot easier, but we still got the setback of not being able to edit. Just hopefully it won't be too long before we can start editing again. These first 2 are completely done apart from the editing. This one's mostly done. Basically, I'm going to do an extra bit to go on the end because I'm not sure if it's long enough. So it will either get tacked on to the end or will go into a separate video. And those 2 are both, again, done, just need editing. They've all got their thumbnails as well, apart from that one. The hippocampus is the one we're doing today, and that is this guy. So he is from Jackie's Super Not Another Crap kit, and yes, he did lose both his legs, but I just thought he looked really cool. So for him, I've just got to do the base. My original idea for the base unfortunately didn't work, so that if it had worked, that almost black base would have made sense, but because it didn't work, I've got to try and figure something else out or make it lighter. I don't know yet. We'll see. That's still from Jackie's other box. But once he's done, I should actually be able to get into over here. One second, let's get those out of the way. This is the Real Terrain Hobbies and Muse Kits kit. Now, as I mentioned in the unboxing of this, and which one was it? Jazz's sketch pack, I am a little bit obsessed with these kits. Car alarm in the car park, yay! yeah, with these kits, they are really fantastic for getting into new things. And terrain building, whilst I've never been into D&D or anything like that, I've always wanted to build the worlds that I've created for my stories. So that's why I wanted to get that. And like I said in the unboxing, I've got a really specific idea for that, which we'll get more into when it comes to that video. So yeah, once the hippocampus is out of the way, I'll be doing that. I've still got some of these guys from Jackie's other kits. Wrist support. Washi tape. There we go. This is... oh, his name's gone off his feet. I think that's Charlie. Let's have a look at the other two. So I wrote their names on their feet so I remembered who was who. Let's have a look over here. So it's my Easter eggs that I did. Right, just out of shot there. Sylve. And, oop, Uni. I love those guys. They need a proper place to sit. Eden's down there. Rudy in the corner. That's Nate on his face again. He'll stop falling over when I get his tail attached. Who's this? Odin. Yeah, so that the other one is Charlie. Oh, I'm really excited to get those guys done as well. But it'll be a little bit before I do those. Oh yeah, these are from the kit, Jackie's colouring kit. Unfortunately, this guy ended up in the sun. I hadn't realised when we went away that where I'd left him, he was going to be exposed to the sun. So unfortunately, he has ended up a bit darker than he probably would have. He went wrong anyway, so, you know, it's no big deal. And I got the digital kit, so I'll reprint it at some point. But I'm really happy. Oh, he's upside down. Hang on. Really happy with how Splinter turned out. And hopefully you guys will get to see that video soon. Oh yeah, up here we got the Monster Bash cards. I printed all of those out. There's like 300 or something like that. And I started putting proper backings onto them so I could use them a lot, but I kind of got bored of doing that, so I've not touched them since then, and I really need to, because I'd like to do it. Just, it seems interesting. And on top we got some bits from the Real Terrain Hobbies kit that wouldn't go back in once I did the unboxing, which is typical. And the spray paint thingy. Airbrush, that's the word I'm looking for. From Jackie's snack box, which I haven't used yet. Because the hippocampus was white anyway, it kind of, to me, defeated the object white on white. So it will be used on my second one, which he's down here. That's him. He had some bulking out done with Das Air Dry Clay. His tail I deliberately took off in the end because it kept getting smushed, so I wanted that to be baked and attached later. What else we got? More bits and pieces from projects. This little box of little bits and pieces. Got some tiger eye stones in there, spare wire, just a little bit of armature wire that I could use for things like that. And oh, my Create This book. Love my Create This book. I've got the next. Let's have a look, see if we can find them. Probably not. Try and do this one-handed. Nope. Oh, there we go. There was one. Now I've lost it. Should really have put the camera down, that would have helped. Nah, can't find it again. But I got the next 3 or 4 pages marked out in that. So yeah, all of this will get tidied away shortly, and I will be getting on to the Real Terrain's hobby kit, which I'm really looking forward to. So that's it for this one, Cubs, and I'll see you in the next one.